Hello everybody, my name's Andy and we're doing a house renovation.
And I'm Sophie, and we moved into this house in November 2023 and we've spent the last year renovating it on the back of doing our van build. We haven't filmed loads of it, but we've still got some big projects coming up this year and in the next couple of years, and we're going to be documenting a bit more of it and sharing it with you guys and for our memories as well. But for now, let's take you on a tour of the house, show you what we've done. We've got lots of before and afters coming up, so make sure you stick around.
Okay, so this is the hallway. When we first moved in here, it was just all blue carpets. Every single room in the entire house had a blue carpet, including the bathrooms. So we've done quite a bit in this hallway. First of all, the floor. This was just a blue carpet with concrete underneath it. So we had to screed it. And the screeding was the first time we've ever done it. And we actually had the screeding to come through here, all through into the downstairs bathroom. But all this flooring down here, it's all LVT. They're all individual panels that were installed one by one. And yeah, we're quite proud of actually having done this ourselves. Sophie even did all this here. So all the cutting in was done pretty accurately by Soph. The radiator remains, but we decided to put a radiator cover on instead because we wanted something to be able to put things on, hence why we've got nothing on it. Painted the banisters all black. That was done by Soph. In fact, Soph, you've seen this? Pretty bodge. It's pretty bodge work. The big thing we did here though is previously we had a very small door. You know, the traditional little door that kind of goes around here. So this is like a massive wasted space, and it really is frustrating because you end up just throwing all your junk in there. So what we did is got clever closets to come out and build us this, which is actually a much better use of storage. So we've got storage that goes in here, and in here we've got all sorts of it. So lots of storage in every single cupboard here, and then also we have a decent coat closet as well. Then also we did a massive thing we did a few months ago. We did the paneling, which is not quite as complex as you might think. For example, this is actually the real wall. All we've done is put moldings in these shapes and a dado rail here across, which kind of gives you that effect. And when you paint it, it kind of makes it look like it's proper paneling. But as you can see, it transforms this room because it was just massive white walls. It just looked a bit bare, and then we did the same thing up the stairs. Now, this is way more complicated than it looks. Doing these angles, there's a lot of maths involved. The other thing we've done is the lights. So we originally, when we moved in, just had kind of one light there, one light in the middle here, and a disgusting looking smoke alarm, which is like bright yellow. And yeah. So what we did was obviously got those removed, got an electrician in to put spotlights in throughout, which actually just brightens it all up, much more nicer. And we also did the downstairs bathroom, but Soph's going to show you that.
So the downstairs toilet is one of my favourite rooms that we've done so far. When we first moved in, Andy hated this room. It felt like a doctor's waiting room toilet. It's quite big and it just had nothing in it. It had blue carpet again. We've replaced, we've ripped out the whole lot, toilet, sink, everything, taken it back to bare, and I really, really love this room now. So we decided to go quite bold in here. That's what I really wanted to do, and we painted all of the woodwork, including the back of the door, this really lovely dark blue colour. It's the Ronseal one coat, worked really well. We actually did 2 coats, I think it needed it. You can see we went for a really nice bold wallpaper. As I said, all of this is completely brand new, so Andy did a really good job. He installed the toilet, he installed the sink, he installed the radiator. Oh, sorry, Andy's friend installed this, I thought you did it. We've gone for the gold accents, so kind of tap, the mirror, even the toilet flush is gold, and the funky toilet roll holder, and a gold blind. I am really, really happy with this room. Even the ceiling is dark blue. We decided to really go for it, and it's got a really lovely kind of bougie hotel toilet vibe, I think. Right, so let's move on to the lounge. This and the dining room were the first rooms that we did when we moved in, literally in about a month of doing it. So they're both just plain white. We wanted to just get them livable, change the carpet. Something that we have done in the last kind of 6 months or so, just to make it a bit nicer, we've bought a couple of pieces of furniture. This year we've really got into buying like secondhand or pre-loved furniture. It's just saved so much money, and we find pieces that are amazing at great value. This is one of them. So we bought this from a local secondhand charity furniture shop. We got this for £95, and it's proper like solid wood. If you look on Etsy, they're about £400 or something. So we just bought it, cleaned it up, beeswaxed it, and it does a really good job. The other amazing find that we found this year was this sofa. So we needed another sofa for when you have people over. This is a French Connection sofa, which again, online, one very similar to this is about £700. We got it for, was it £95? No, £75. £75. It did smell quite a lot when we got it. Quite a strong kind of smoke smell. We did hire a rug doctor to clean it. So one thing we do want to change is the wall lights. Now I actually don't mind a wall light, but they're just in really annoying places. Like this one, for example, over here, you just can't put anything on that wall, like a big picture or a mirror. So we would quite like to get rid of them and probably put spotlights in the ceiling. We want to change the fireplace too, considering a log burner. I don't know, everyone does that, but we do like them. So let me take you to the dining room now. So not much has changed in here again since we last showed you. It's just white. We did put a nice picture wall up. So nothing much has happened in here. So let's take you somewhere more interesting.
Okay, for the kitchen, we haven't really done anything to it. So when we first moved in, Soph did paint the cupboards. So the cupboards were originally like a bare wood, and it's now like a sage green. One of the things we really don't like about this kitchen is probably the layout doesn't quite work in terms of being like a social space. Other than that, it is quite a nice kitchen. You can't really like moan at it. It has got decent stuff. It's just a bit dated. As you can see here, I've already started. This had originally an archway in it. What we want to do in this kitchen is rip out this whole wall and move it back to give us a bit more space. And then the idea would be to have almost like an L-shaped kitchen with a hob on it. I'll just show you some pictures now, and you can kind of get a feel for what the kitchen is going to look like in the future. This whole space here will end up being like a fridge freezer in the middle, as you can see it here, and also some nice pull-out larders. The oven will stay in the same place, except we're going to have a double oven with like a warming drawer. So this space will be really, really, really nice. Again, if you look up, we originally only had one light in the middle of this kitchen. So that's been removed, and we put spotlights in there just to kind of again give it a bit more light. But one of the things you'll be able to see about this house is if you look in these corners here, this was a common thing in every room we've decorated so far. The edging has been peeling away from the movement of the house. So again, this is a bit of a wasted space. That this fridge freezer will of course move over there, but we aren't quite sure exactly what we're going to do this year. But we have got some ideas about putting a unit around here where the coffee machine can sit. Then through here we have a utility room, and the utility room again will need to be redone. It's just what you'd expect from a utility room, really.
Right, let me take you to my office where I spend most of my days. Sounds like that song, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So this is where I work. We're very lucky to have enough space to have an office each, which is helpful because we both work from home a lot. We did this quite early on actually. It used to be horrible. Again, blue carpet. It was just not a nice room to be in. I've got two lovely bookshelves here, which are my pride and joy. I absolutely love them. I've always wanted proper bookshelves, so this made me very happy. Got a nice new blind, nice pink chair, which I had anyway. These two pictures, this one was again from a charity shop. This one, Andy's granddad actually painted, so I love these. And they just add to my little reading corner area that I sit in a lot, obviously.
If we go upstairs, there might be a shot where I haven't got a coffee, and a shot where I do have a coffee. It's because they're two different shots, and I can't be bothered to go and change it, so that's that. So again, this is my office. Quite a lot of work's happened in here. I always think when you look at a room, it doesn't look like you've done much to it. But we did rip it all out to bare bones. All the skirting boards ripped out, all the walls were painted, all the woodwork was repainted. We've put wallpaper up on these two walls to give it a bit of a look. New doorknob handles, a new radiator was fitted, all again from scratch. Soldered in, done it myself. Don't look too closely, it's not perfect. So this room I think is a really nice office. It's a really, if you go and look at like a show home, it's got that kind of vibe, which I actually always quite like modern looking rooms. This is the first guest room. I think this is probably the first room we properly decorated. And it had quite a substantial change to it, which was basically the radiator was here, and we got that moved over to another wall, which meant we had to get somebody out to pull up the floorboards and move all the piping over there. However, that ended in absolute disaster. You can see from this picture here, a massive hole in the ceiling downstairs, and that's basically where he broke one of the pipes, and we had water pouring out downstairs. I eventually had to send him home and then finish the job myself. We put these blinds up, curtains, sorry, up, and yeah, this shouldn't really come over like this. This is really meant to be just an eyelet that covers the light coming in. We need to refit those at some point. For some reason, we thought that was how it was meant to look. We've done here the, again from a charity shop, got these bedside units. I've noticed they're a little bit wonky though, so I need to probably have a look at those. Feature wall again, wallpapered, all with kind of a, I don't know, oriental type style, because it looks oriental up there. Why?
I think it might not be a thing you're allowed to say.
Well, what am I supposed to say? Asian? Chinese?
Chinese, probably.
Apparently I can't say oriental. Soph's telling me I can't say oriental, so it's Chinese wallpaper then.
Look, you can try to scare me all you want, but I did nothing wrong.
Oh yeah, we bought this bed. It's a king size bed. Again, we got a bargain off of eBay. A person had only used it like once. So we got the whole frame and the mattress for like £90 or something like that. The flooring is just all laminate flooring, again fitted by myself. It's quite a big floor space. So that was a pain in the arse actually. But again, it looks really nice because we ripped all the skirting boards off and put new ones on, so that goes over the top. And I think it gives it a nice little finish at the end, you know, doing it properly and all that. And under here we have our cat Callie. But she's very sleepy. And then in here, you'll notice that this door is kind of still a bit more yellowy, and it's got the old brass handles. It's worth noting that we changed every handle on every door in the house, except this one so far. And this is going to be the next room that we renovate. At the moment, it is just in the style it used to be. Even smells like the house used to. We have fitted the laminate flooring on the floor. Oh, not laminate, that's like vinyl flooring. It's just temporary, hence why it's all bubbled up. We just put it down there so that guests, didn't flood the bathroom. The shower is tiny. If I step in here, if you try and have a shower in here, and the shower is on your face like this, you're basically drowning the whole time you're in here.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just really cramped. So it's not greatest thing, but it's a shower, does the job right. But what we have noticed, we think this is a blank space behind here because we can't find that there's a wardrobe anywhere near here. Oh! I thought that was wasted space, annoyingly.
No. Well,
Why would you ever waste space?
Yeah, it makes sense that it's not.
So we're going to rip this wall down, take the radiator off, rip this wall down and see what's behind there, with the intention to be able to make this shower almost full length that way.
So this is our other guest room, which we finished really recently. We wanted to get it finished before Christmas because we have people staying over. And again, this is one of my favourite rooms that we've done. It's very cosy. We wanted to go quite bold again in here. So we went for, again, the Ronseal one coat, and it's in the colour olive green. So we wanted to go for like a green and orange theme, vaguely 70s-ish, although we need to add more accessories that make it look a bit more 70s. Painted the wardrobe doors. All of the internals of the wardrobes have also been done and redecorated. They've got carpet and it's just been painted white in there. These bedside units, again, were another bargain. We got these for £10 each on eBay. It's from a guy who bought a hotel and was getting rid of the furniture that was in there. Again, really nice quality, so really happy with those. Lovely light fitting that really went well with it. I think that was from Dunelm. Curtains and an orange blind. The curtains were from Dunelm again, and the blind I think was from online. Again, another radiator that Andy has fitted. So we've gone for these nice black ones all over because we think they look quite nice and modern. We're also going to put a TV up here, so it'll be a lovely space to come in and just relax, either if we have guests, or Andy has said he might use it as a gaming room, which will be really nice. We also got new flooring. This was a good tip if you ever go into Taffy Carpets, or probably any carpet place. Obviously they have the main selection, but at the back they tend to have a lot of offcuts, but they tend to be quite good sizes. So this was a 4x3 metre piece, I think, that was heavily reduced because it was only one piece that they had. So again, got that as quite a bargain. So this guest room doesn't have its own ensuite, but it does have the family bathroom, so to speak, right next to it. We haven't done anything in here yet. Again, the bathrooms are all still as they were. So this is the one that has the bath in. There's no shower in here, although we will put a shower over the bath once we come to renovate it. Pencil marks and cracks everywhere. Again, this was in pretty much every room. We fixed it wherever we have renovation already. Old blue blind with lots of cobwebs on that we should have cleaned. And that's it for this room. Again, nothing done in here, but hopefully soon.
So for the master bedroom, this is quite a nice room, good size. It's got like a little hallway that kind of comes through in, and on the right hand side is the ensuite. I'll show you that shortly. But in here, nothing has been done. This is an undecorated room, kind of as it was when we almost moved in. It's got like an old light fitting up here that we just need to replace to something more modern. But as you can see, this is quite a large sized master bedroom that we've got a lot of opportunity to do things with. It's got loads of cupboard storage, 3 big cupboards. I actually think it could be bigger storage space because it's just got walls in between. So I just want to knock those out and kind of do something with it. Over here, we've got a Super King bed, which is great. As you can see, it fits in perfectly. In our old house, it was kind of like a little shoebox, so it used up a lot of space. Here, because of the being like a gable outside, we've got these sloped ceilings, which means they're kind of almost like a wasted space, because what do you do with this space? You know, there's nothing you can do with it. It's pointless. And so what you need to do here is, I think we're going to try and put in some sort of storage space to kind of use it a bit better, maybe with like a desk that Soph can sit up and do a makeup or whatever she wants to do. And then generally, we're going to like probably move that radiator, maybe put one under each window, something along those lines. Again, all the ceilings are not in very good condition, got pencil marks everywhere, cracks everywhere, and it all needs kind of fixing. So again, we have no idea what we're doing with this room yet. I think it needs like custom furniture to make it work. If you've got any ideas on what you can do with a space like this, I think it does need a custom fit of some sort. But again, really love this room, massive size. One of the things we didn't like about this room when we first moved in was it felt too big. But actually, like all these things, you kind of get adjusted to it. Now I'm very thankful for it. And we might even go as far as having like a little sofa at the end. I have no idea why people have sofas at the ends of their beds, but I guess we could. And of course, one person that loves this room is Lucille. She's always sleeping on this bed. So for those of you that are asking, yes, the cats are fine, and I don't know, they're quite comfortable living here. And then again, this ensuite is, apologies in advance, it is not a very nice room. It's just not a very nice room. We removed the blue carpet because we didn't really like the idea of weeing on it.
Weeing on it? Weeing on it, you mean? That's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, there would have been all sorts of disgustingness in that carpet. Bearing in mind, it was a blue carpet in a bathroom since 2001. Again, you can see it a little bit better like that. Again, just old style toilet. The shower is quite a good size considering its age. I just don't like the height of it because I keep falling in. So I don't really like the height of it. We're going to see what we could do about lowering it. And also again here, excess space. So the idea would be, I think, is to probably remove up to about here to give us a bit more space to have more of a walk-in, because actually it's quite a good size ensuite. I think if it was rearranged, again, push that toilet back a little bit. I think we could push this back a little bit, so we could do a lot more there. So in here is the conservatory. The only thing we've done in this room was remove that disgusting carpet that had basically, it was a blue carpet that had faded and was overly worn. So we removed that and screeded this floor. So it's ready now to put LVT down. Other than that, I haven't quite worked out what we want to do with this room. Thinking about whether we put plasterboard up around the sides, whether we put a roof on top of it so that it's a more usable space. Yeah, the world's our oyster. Oh,
let's kneel. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
I'm tired.
All the things we're trying to do, honestly, that was tiring.
We've just gone around the whole house twice.
I apologise how formal that was. Do you know, it's quite hard to do a house tour and show your rooms
in an entertaining way.
In an entertaining way.
I think we've said that we need to get another mic because I think it doesn't pick someone else up when you're not next to it. So you're missing out on all the banter that we could have given you.
Do you like banter?
Yeah, I love banter.
Sick, innit?
Yeah. As you can see, I think in the space of a year, we've done a lot of renovation to this. We've done it really well. So the next things we're going to be doing, literally probably the next video, will be the renovation of the guest bedroom. Oh God! Why is water coming out? Just silicone. So yeah, we're going to be focusing on that, and then I think probably we're also going to be working on Ray, our camper van, at some point because we want to finish that one off just so that we can start to sell it.
So yeah, hope you liked seeing the house.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you want, or don't. I don't. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Don't say that.
If you've got any thoughts though about anything you've seen in this house that we could do better,
yeah,
I'm up for ideas. We're always reading online and trying to find pictures and buying magazines to get a bit of idea on what to do. It's really hard to think about how do you do something different or how do you go a bit more bold.
Yeah, we're trying to not take some risks. I mean, God, we haven't done that much, but trying to make stuff a bit more interesting the way we decorate it. So yeah. Also, at some point in the next, I don't know, few months or in the summer, I'd like to show you around the garden. It's still a bit of a mess, but we are planning. Well, I want to do a little bit of work on it and make it a bit nicer. So I'd like to show you around and see what the progress happens there.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
Right then.
Catch you in the next one.
Catch you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.